Now then, Yorkshire.
How? Big fish, little fish. Okay, you ready?
What?
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Now then, Yorkshire.
No, it's...
Now then, Yorkshire, today we are back with another video, and if you were watching last week, you'll know that Natalie gave me my very first chocolate apple. But I have a confession to make.
What's that?
I didn't eat it.
Adam.
Because I had a fantastic idea. How shouldn't my first chocolate apple experience be one that we've done ourselves?
That's a good idea. But maybe, why don't we make toffee apples as well? Because they do come in pairs. We have a chocolate apple and we have a toffee apple.
I'm feeling it. It's good that you mentioned actually, because I have a lot of sugar that needs eating up and some of these.
Wow.
So today we're going to make some chocolate apples and toffee apples.
Yes.
And we'll tell you how to do the same.
Now, the full recipe is going to be available over at nowthenyorkshire.com, but if you want to see all of the ingredients listed out, pause the video now.
So to make the toffee apples, all you need is sugar, lemon juice, dye, a lolly stick.
And also you need 2 apples, a saucepan, a wooden spoon and a chopping board covered in parchment paper.
So first things first, get your stick, pop it into the apple and make sure it's well lodged inside. Then you need to measure out 100 grams of caster sugar.
So when you've got your 100 grams of sugar, all you need to do is put them in a cold pan.
Now when you've done that, you need to add 1/4 teaspoon of lemon juice and 25 ml of water. Mix it all together in the pan with your sugar until it's a nice even consistency.
Now this is where the magic happens. Turn your hob onto a medium heat and the mixture will slowly start to thicken. Once all the grains of sugar have dissolved, you need to add 2 tablespoons of golden syrup and wait for the mixture to thicken some more. It's important once the heat is on that you don't mix it anymore with a spoon. Instead, slowly tilt the pan from side to side to stop the mixture burning.
So one of the tests that you can do to check if your caramel's ready is get a little beaker of water and get a teaspoon of your caramel and drop it in.
So, if it sets and hardens up on the top, that means it's ready. But if it goes soft, that means it still needs to cook.
That still needs to cook.
That still needs to cook.
So this is quite a tricky thing to get right. We did it in our first attempt, but as you'll see a little bit later on in the video, mine and Natalie's attempts were slightly different to each other's.
So it's halfway through at the moment of making that caramel, and you can just hear that it's just about to bubble. But one of us has got it right and one of us has got it wrong.
I've put a little bit extra water in because I thought it looked quite dry.
I think I put a little bit less.
So we're somewhere in between of us, we're going to have a great caramel, but let's get back to the action.
Overall, it can take around 10 to 15 minutes for your mixture to thicken enough. Keep doing the water test to check when it's ready, and when it is, add some red or orange food colouring to make a beautiful autumn colour.
Once you've done that, all you need to do is dip your apples into the toffee and get them nice and evenly coated. The result should look a bit like this.
So we've had a situation.
Adam, would you like to show your apples? This is the end of one of the parts of our apples. We're going to show our finishing products.
This is time for the big reveal. First problem, I've got a lot of caramel stuck to the back of my teeth. So I've developed all this. Second problem.
These are mine.
So I'm holding Natalie's.
Adam's got an extra item onto his.
That's, that's decoration. Natalie used sprinkles, I used metalware.
A spoon.
So, yeah, right.
Let's stick these in the fridge and we'll see how they taste.
I'm going to try and sort this and then we'll see how they come out.
So while I'm sorting that out, here is your next recipe. This time it's for chocolate apples. And as before, if you want to see the full list, head over to our website nowthenyorkshire.com or pause the video now.
Right, so on to chocolate apples. Considering the toffee apples went relatively well.
Mine went really good.
Yours went well.
I think it might be easier for Adam to go straight down right to the basics and just use melted chocolate.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So, you clearly won the first round.
Right.
But in our competitive nature, this is round 2. And what you need for this is Chocolate, lots of chocolate. We have got plenty of different types of chocolate that we're going to melt.
Yep.
You need some more parchment covering a chopping board, you need another spoon and a bowl to melt your chocolate.
And of course, you need your apples and you need your sprinkles, because this isn't just the melting chocolate. This is about design. This is about which one is going to look the best.
So we've got our sticks, we're going to pop them in the apples and see if we can make some chocolate apples this time.
Like you did earlier, start by sticking a lollipop stick into your apple and begin breaking your chocolate into pieces in a bowl.
So what you need to do is, if you've never melted chocolate before, make sure you put it into small, little, tiny blocks.
Just like that.
So this is one of those things that looks easier than it is. You need to have a constant eye on that chocolate and keep moving it around. If you leave it there for more than a couple of minutes, it's going to stick to the bowl, and believe me, it's a pain to get off once it's on. So yeah, keep mixing the chocolate around. Be careful, it's very, very hot. So when you're doing this, wear oven gloves.
Right, there. And then, when they're melted, they look a bit like
They look
that.
like this.
And all you need to do after that is dip them in, decorate them, do what you want with them, just make them look pretty.
Have a little playful competition.
Turn back round.
Right, let's go.
So this is the fun bit. Roll your apples into the melted chocolate, making sure they're nice and covered all over. After that, you can decorate them however you want to.
You'll see there are two different approaches to decorating your apples. You can either adopt Natalie's approach, which is use any ingredients you've got and just pop them on your apples, or my approach, which is a slightly more delicate and elegant solution.
That's better. That's compared to the toffee one.
I like mine. Mine looks like a festive unicorn.
Mine's elegant. Mine's minimalist. Look at that.
However,
There'll be angels playing in the background.
this is all about having fun. So if you want to have fun and have a good time, like mine.
But yeah, there are attempts. It's certainly better than my toffee one.
So now, what do we do, Adam?
All we need to do is get them on one plate. So you're going to pop yours onto mine, and then in the fridge about an hour. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
An hour to cool. Wow.
So here they are. Here are the finishing products.
Look at them. They're amazing. Well, yours certainly look really good. My toffee apples, not so much. I'll be honest. That's the worst. That's mine.
That's pretty bad.
Hands up. It's not. It's not fantastic.
I mean, I really enjoyed making these as well. I found it a bit of a challenge. I've never actually made my own caramel before, and it's turned out pretty good.
See, you've got a nice soft gooey caramel. I, however,
Wow.
not so much. It does have a crack to it though.
And it's
So sort of.
yeah, it's like cracking
It's
a shell.
almost there. But yeah, I think it looks alright. Visually, that one's not too bad. I'm relatively impressed with the look of that one. It
Yes,
might taste
but it might pull your teeth out.
It absolutely might.
So in these ones,
Them, however.
I have gone through the fun kind of unicorn style looking marble effect. So I'm quite happy with these as well. I like these, they're fun. But yours, I don't know.
Well, mine are more minimalist. I've gone sort of I've gone yin and yang. I've gone chocolate with white sprinkles and white with chocolate sprinkles. So I reckon I've sort of gone minimalist, but it's about the flavour, isn't it? It looks niche. This you can have this in an art gallery. I think we give them a try.
I'm going to try yours.
And I try some of yours, yeah?
Yeah, because I want to try just this creation of Adam.
So shall I have a stab into this one?
God, I don't know what even cut. Right, let's just hear that. And then, hold on.
So at this point we decided to try each other's apples. Natalie tried some of mine, I tried some of hers. There was plenty of arguing as to who was going to be the best, until this happened.
Mine's better, isn't it? Mine is better, yes!
Oh, I hate to admit it, but
Yes! Okay, so this is basically what we've done in our second week.
Second week,
Yeah.
week 2, yes. If you didn't see last week's video, we will link it at the end so you can go around and check that out because it's got weird things with costumes and ghosts and
Yeah.
this is what stemmed the idea actually. You got the first ever chocolate apple presented to me and I went for this.
I know, and if you do want to find out more about us and what we do have a Twitter, don't we, Adam? What is our Twitter?
We do indeed. If you go to Twitter, we are at Then Yorkshire on Twitter, and also Facebook and Instagram, we are Then Yorkshire. We've got a website if you want to head over there. In fact, we'll put the recipe to these, probably Natalie's more so than mine, onto the website as well. My chocolate ones will probably get there. If you're
Well, maybe. But next week we'll have a completely different style of videos. We're doing a 4-part. Every week is going to be a little bit different.
As well, if you want to keep up to date, click on the subscribe button down at the bottom, ring the notification bell, all of that sort of fun stuff. And give us a comment, let us know what else we can get involved with. More new recipes, things to do in Yorkshire. We love it.
Can't wait. Right, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.